Michelle and old Beaujolais wine. And I recall that you were mine in those Brazilian days. Looking back at the photographs, those summer days spent outside corner cafes. Oh, I could write you paragraphs about my old Brazilian days.
Hello, what is up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Welcome. So, today is the first day I'm trying out this new thing where basically I'm going to be live reviewing and ranking a tier list. Well, not a tier list, sorry. It's a Rolling Stones list. It's Rolling Stones. Let me open up my face here. Oh god, the lighting in this room. The lighting in this room is dog shit at this time of day. Do I have a way to fix that? I don't think I do. All right, no webcam today. The lighting's very bad right now. But I need a ring light. That's what I need. So we're gonna go through this list. Basically, the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna go through. So let me show you guys the list in the first place. We find. Let me get rid of that. So here's the list. This is the 250 greatest guitarists of all time. We're going to read this article, but as you can see, here's the first option, Andy Summers. Super low, by the way, in my opinion. Way too low, if you ask me. Actually, hold on. Let me move this. So I've got an additional screen here. This will be for us to listen to, like, the music. Because we're going to live listen to music. Very risky. Yes, I know. But it's kind of what we got to do. At least that's what I feel like we gotta do if we're gonna do justice to this list, right? We gotta actually review what we're trying to talk about, right? So we have Andy Summers here, and then we have 2 song recommendations down here. Now, in the case that I am very familiar with the guitarist, I will offer my own recommendation because "Message in a Bottle" is a great recommendation for Andy Summers' skills. But bro, you need to listen to Synchronicity too if you want to hear some of his really good stuff, okay? Every Breath You Take's really good. It's very difficult to play, but I think Synchronicity is a way better song to show off Andy Summers as a guitarist than Every Breath You Take. So we'll get to that. And then we're going to live listen to each song. We're going to talk about, decide where he belongs, like ranked on the actual tier, right? And then from there, we will like do everything else accordingly, right? And that's basically the idea of this. And we're going to do 15 today. I'm going to try and do 15 every stream that I do this. And then I'm going to end each stream with 3 recommendations of my own of people that I feel could belong on the list. Ooh, Yuki. Now, what are my criteria? My criteria is not limited at all to, yo, what's up, Toxic? My criteria is not at all limited to just how technically amazing a guitarist is. There's so much more that goes into that. Technicality is really good. Rolling Stones is overrated. I can make a better band. Well, that's a different topic. What's up, Teddy? It's technicality does matter, but also innovation, um, influence. A good rhythm guitarist goes a long way. Like, are you good? Like, are you good at making riffs? Like, there's a lot of things to go into it, right? Like, I'd argue James Hetfield does belong, right, on the 250 guitarists, which I think he is on this list, but he's linked up with Kirk Hammett. They did some things where they linked 2 guitarists together, which I don't mind depending on the band. But like James Hetfield's a good example. He is one of the best rhythm guitarists of all time. Not technically amazing or anything like that. He's not Kirk Hammett, who is also an amazing guitarist, but as a rhythm guitarist, very, very good, very valuable. So stuff like that is very important. So I think we should just get into it. We'll read this starting part of the article. So, the 250 greatest guitarists of all time, celebrating 6-string glory in blues, rock, metal, punk, folk, country, reggae, jazz, flamenco, bossa nova, and much more. Illustration by Michelle Thompson. This is the illustration at the front. Now, I obviously recognize Prince, Randy Rhoads over here. That's, from Led Zeppelin. Guitarists aren't talented, they just know how to pull strings. Alright, be quiet. Santana over here. I think this is Eddie Hazel. I'm not sure. But I don't know. It's interesting. I already know Jimi Hendrix is at number 1 because Rolling Stones always puts him at number 1. And flamenco in this. No, the good flamenco. The guitar flamenco, all right? Not that guy. It's interesting that Jimi Hendrix doesn't show up on here, even though he's already number 1. I know he is because they always put Jimi Hendrix at number 1. I don't have a problem with because Jimi Hendrix was a very good technical guitarist. He had a lot of complex stuff. Nothing like top. Like if it was only on complexity, wouldn't even go in S tier in my opinion. But very complex stuff, super innovative, like a lot of crazy things about Jimi Hendrix. Like he maxes out pretty much almost all the stats when it comes to like criteria to be the number one greatest guitarist. But I've rambled on long enough. Okay, my guitar is not a thing, Joan Jett once said. All right, Joan Jett. Okay, I like Joan Jett. I like her music. She does play guitar. I don't know if she does any lead guitar stuff, but I'd have to look into it. It is an extension of myself. It is who I am. The guitar is the most universal instrument. The most, you know what? I'll turn on webcam. I know people are begging to see my gorgeous shaved face. Maybe if I turn this TV on, I'll get some good lighting. No more flamenco. He's someone get involved in all these streams. I knew things went too far when Mike started to just hand over innocent horror children to flamenco. You're right. I'm sorry. That was too far. I take back what I did, alright? I shouldn't have done that to those poor children, okay? Apparently, flamenco wants to slit the throat of anyone that insinuates he's a pedophile. Well, thankfully for him, he's got a lot of throat to slit. That guy is absolutely off his fucking rocker, dude. Holy shit, he's insane. Oh my god. How's the lighting now that I turned on the TV? Is it like better? If I could get something with a white screen, that would be like best. Need an app with like a white screen on it. Alright, whatever. That I'll have to do for now, okay? Actually, I think that actually improved it, that alone. Alright, let's get into the list. I've been also if you guys really like this stuff, like I know there's not a lot of people watching now, but if you guys really like it, I'll actually take the time and edit these eventually and release them as videos. My question is the triangle a real instrument or is it just one of those? The triangle is a real instrument. It's not complex, but it's very dedicated to the rhythm and you need to know when to do it. If you put triangles are very sharp sounding instruments. So if you put it somewhere, it's the kind of thing that once you hear it in a song, you will never not hear it. If you listen for the triangle, the ting, ting, ting in Circle of Life, you will never not hear it. If you notice the ting, 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 ting in Yeah by Usher and Lil Jon, you will never not hear the triangle ever again. All right? That's the kind of instrument a triangle is, but it's not like not complex. Flamenco started a band called the Rolling Lilies. Okay. Uh, um, Anybody can pick up a little guitar in no time, but you can spend a lifetime exploring its possibilities. That's why thinking about what makes a great guitarist is so much fun. Rolling Stones published its original list of 100 greatest guitarists in 2011. It was compiled by a panel of musicians, mostly older classic rockers. Fair. Our new expanded list was made by the editors and writers of Rolling Stone. This one goes... Okay, so this one, by editors and writers of Rolling Stone, this one goes to 250. So does that mean there was no like involvement from guitarists or musicians? Because in that case, that does not bode well. But we'll see. Guitar players are often as iconic as the lead singers for the bands they play in. Potentially true. But mythic guitar gods like Jimmy Page, Brian May, and Eddie Van Halen are only one part of the story. We wanted to show the scope of the guitar's evolution. The earliest entrant on the list, folk music icon Elizabeth Cotton, was born in 1893. The youngest indie prodigy, Lindsey Jordan, was born in 1999. The list has rock, jazz, reggae, country, folk, blues, punk, metal, disco, funk, bossa nova, bachata, Congolese rumba, flamenco, and much more. There are peerless virtuosos like Pat Metheny, Yvette Young, and Steve Vai, as well as primitivists like Johnny Ramone and Poison Ivy of the Cramps. There are huge stars like Prince, Joni Mitchell, and Neil Young, and behind-the-scenes masters like Memphis Soul great Teenie Hodges and smooth rock assassin Larry Colton. Not Colton. Many great guitarists realize their genius as part of a duo. So Kim and Kelly Deal of the Breeders, Adrian Smith and Dave Murray of Iron Maiden. Okay, great to hear that they're here. Another Patriot and Symbiotic pairs share an entry. Only instrumental criteria is that you have to be a six-string player. All you balalaika shredders out there, keep at it. Maybe next time. 6-string player. I guess that excludes anyone that played on the 7-string, right? Which automatically cancels out any new metal guitarists. Which, in my opinion, there's not that many new metal guitarists, but well, I'll explain that once I finish reading this. In making the list, we tend to value heaviness over tastiness, feel over polish, invention over refinement, risk takers and originators more than technicians. We also tended to give an edge to artists who channeled whatever gifts God gave them into great songs and game-changing albums, not just impressive playing. As modern blues visionary Gary Clark Jr. put it, I don't know if I want to get too far off the path. I don't want to get lost in the forest, but I like to wander out a bit in an adventure. As far as I don't know what you are behind that wrench. Toxic, you are way more valid than Yoko Ono because you aren't a woman. These George Pink Floyd. They can name 250 guitarists, but can they name one bassist? I don't know if they have done a bass list. I hope they have, because I would like to. So if you guys end up liking this, I want to do more lists like this. Because the thing is, one, this is like non-commentary related, but still something I'm passionate about. It's music. I love music, as anyone that knows me knows, right? So I would like to do more stuff like this and give like my genuine opinions and stuff. Now, one more criteria I forgot to mention. If there are any guitarists on this list that have not been making music for at least 5 years, and I'm going to go based on like their first like cuz you could say you've been active for since you were a kid but not have released any music. So I'll go based off their first release. So if they haven't made music in over like 5 years is the minimum, because if you are the greatest guitarist of all time, guitar music has been played for over 100 years now. I feel like there should be at least some time away, because there could be some amazing guitarists within the last 5 years that are worth paying attention to. However, is recency bias going to play a key in that? Are they going to last in the long run? These are all things to take into account, I think. And like I mentioned earlier, at the end of, we're going to go through 15 of these right now. And then we're going to close off the stream by going through 3 of my own recommendations. Actually, I have 50 guitarists that I know are not on the list. I double-checked to see if they were on the list. I haven't seen everybody who is on the list, but I know these 50 are not on the list. And these are 50 guitarists that I wouldn't say how high they should belong, but I think they are worth a recommendation. 250 is a lot of guitarists. I think they belong in the conversation at the very least. So we're starting off with one of my favorite guitarists, Andy Summers. Andy Summers does not belong in 250. He's like a top 100 guitarist. Andy Summers has made some of the greatest guitar riffs and crazy stuff on the guitar. Like, oh my god. They put him, they my poor boy, if they picked one other guitarist beside him, he wouldn't have been on the list. So, unacceptable right off the bat. But the Police were a kind of power trio, and Andy Summers was the main reason. Quickly moving away from punk, he recast jazz chords and reggae rhythms as headlong rock and roll Summers played as sparsely as possible, constructing clipped twitches and W washes of sound, leaving ample room for Sting and Stuart Copeland. His tone and style were just absolutely perfect. He left space around everything. Rush's Alex Lifeson, another amazing guitarist, said he can handle anything from the beautiful acoustic playing to jazz to hybrid kind of stuff. So they gave us 2 recommendations. Message in a Bottle. I think that's a good recommendation. We're going to give it a listen. All right, guys? Yeah, I don't know if there are any like professional triangle players. I'm sure there are professional ones, but I don't know how complex the instrument is.
message in a bottle. Message in a bottle.
Alright, so that's one song. So part of me kind of wants to like not, a part of me does want to not have to play a whole song because some songs are going to be really long, right? But I feel like for the context of like their guitar playing, like for example, if we were to just play the first minute and a half, you don't get to hear all those nice little fills he does at the very end of the song that I think add to the outro that's building up towards the end of the song. And some songs, there'll be like 6 minutes long, but you don't get to a guitar solo till like the very end. So for that reason, I will be playing like full songs. I obviously will have to stop if I get a warning from YouTube. So we will see. Warg, I'm so fucking wow, Mike. I noticed you already have a Christmas profile pic on your Twitter. You're weak, Mike. You could resist at least until Turkey Day. I don't have a Turkey PFP, all right? This is tough, Mike. What does that mean? Drummers, over guitarists, over triangle losers. I don't know about that, alright? I think guitars, I prefer the guitar over drumming, okay? I might be biased. This is only going to be about I came for Spider-Man. Unfortunately, I'm not playing Spider-Man. I already beat the game twice. I might play it again on stream in December, or maybe for drinking streams, but I'm probably not going to play like through the story or anything like that. So sorry if that's what you came here for. I wonder where Veezer falls. Exotic, if you're free, you should join the call. It's been forever since you've been on a stream, man. Plus, it'd be good to get an extra opinion on these decisions I'll be making. So, the other song they want me to listen to is Every Breath You Take. That is a really good song, and it is a good example of his guitar work, but a better song that I will recommend is Synchronicity 2. So we're going to listen to that next.
something to wonder why. Secretaries powder green like cheap tarts in a red light street. But all he ever thinks to do is watch. And every single meeting with his so-called superior, there's a humiliating kick in the crotch. Many miles away, something crawls to the surface of a dark Scottish loch. Another working day has ended. Only the rush of hands who face, packed like lemmings into shiny metal boxes, contestants in a suicidal race. Daddy grips the wheel and stares alone into the distance. He knows that something somewhere has to break. He sees a family home now, looming in his headlights. The plane upstairs that makes his eyebrows ache. Many miles away, there's a shadow on the door of a cottage on the shore of a dark Scottish lake. Many miles away. Many miles away. Many miles
All right, so that was Synchronicity 2. How much do I have to donate for you to make that your profile pic? How many days are in November? Until Thanksgiving. What day does Thanksgiving fall on? Donate $24 and I will use your image for Thanksgiving. Thank you for the $9.99, Teddy. I designed your Thanksgiving profile picture. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get to ranking Andy Summers. All right, I've already put this list here. I don't know who some of these people are. I recognize some of them, but Andy Summers, in my opinion, is an S-tier guitarist. He's made a bunch of amazing guitar riffs. He's very talented at making like very. He creates like a wall of sound with his guitar, and he clearly inspired people like The Edge of U2, who went on to inspire Johnny Buckingham of Coldplay. He's very influential. I think he's an S-tier guitarist, and he 100% deserves to be on that list and should 100% be way higher than where they put him. But I digress. So next up we have Brittany Howard. Since starting out in the garage roots band Alabama Shakes, Brittany Howard's guitar playing has always been an earthy, fluid, admirably ad hoc complement to her powerhouse vocals and soulful songwriting. She has an elastic sense of rhythm. Check out her tough, jagged lines bounce off Shakes lead guitarist Keith Fogg on their 2015 song "Don't Wanna Fight." That is a great song. Howard took on straight ahead rock and roll with her side band Thunder Bitch and her 2019 solo album, Jamie, was a stellar showcase of her open-ended musicianship, from the funky James Brown indebted hopscotching she did on History Repeats to the molten fuzz she slathered on Presents. That was me. I forgot to add my sexy name. Let me see. Thank you for the $24. Do it, bitch. Alright, fine. I will. What is that name? Fine, I'll change it. But after the stream. I'm not going to do it now, okay? Thank you for the $24. Alright. So I actually know I know Alabama Shakes. I know Brittany Howard. She has a great singing voice. We'll see. I've never really paid attention to her guitar work. I don't think she does the lead in Alabama Shakes. So I assume these two songs are not from them. History Repeats. Brittany Howard. All right, we're gonna give this a listen, guys. Where is my? Here it is. History Repeats. Brittany Howard. All right, let's listen to this. All right, that was very funky. All right, can't deny that. Nothing that like it didn't like impress me. It was some really good guitar work. I'm feeling a B right now, but we'll hear what the next song has to provide. Okay, I'm thinking like C or B. That's what I'm thinking. I hate funk. How do you hate funk? Also, and don't pull a salvo. I would never do such a thing. Right. All right, let's hear Presents. Oh, acoustic.
what's this world without you in it? You make me feel just like I'm a little kid. What's this world got without your spot? You make me feel so black and alive. By doing nothing, I notice something I don't want no more. And I've always wanted more. Love just about everything. But what's this world without you in it? You make me feel just like we're some little kids. What's this life like without your smile? You make me feel so black and alive.
Okay, that song was gorgeous. Honestly, I really, really liked that song. I'm gonna add that to my fucking playlist. That was fucking beautiful. But guitar wise, I'm pretty sure the only guitar was like the fuzz guitar stuff, which it had a nice little solo. But overall, it just really wasn't. It didn't like again. There wasn't like really anything that like wowed me, right? Um, I'm having a hard time spelling out presence. Presence. Am I spelling it right? Yes. Britney. I liked that. I liked that a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to put her in like C tier. Honestly, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna say she doesn't deserve to be on the list. I don't think. I think if someone ends up in F tier, then they probably shouldn't be on the list either. But I'm gonna leave should not be on the list strictly for anyone that happens to be like within the range of like the last 5 years they've been making music, and it's like, I don't think you've been making music long enough. But C, I think is fair. I think it's fine. I think, here in the 250 area, that's fine for her. Andy Summers, no, but her, yeah, that works fine. Next, we got Robbie Krieger of The Doors. Schooled in flamenco, and jazz. Robbie Krieger. That's gonna be the meme. Every time we say flamenco, we have to say yeah, breaking Mazhar. Taka, is it okay or is it nice? You're tearing this family apart. Robbie Krieger pushed beyond rock at the time. When most players were still bound to the blues and The Doors, he had improvisatory flair to follow Jim Morrison's wildest journeys, wrote some of their biggest hits, Light My Fire, and picked up the slack in their keyboard, drums, guitar lineup. Not having a bass guitar made me play more bass notes to fill out the bottom, he said. Not having a rhythm player also made me play differently. To fill out the sound, I always felt like 3 players simultaneously. I think Robbie Krieger, the guitar work was okay, wasn't enough for me. Yeah, I agree. Robbie Krieger is pretty high up there in my opinion. I don't think he's S tier. I'd probably argue maybe A tier. But let's listen to these songs. We got Riders on the Storm, which is an all-time classic. Also, chat, keep in mind, pay attention mostly to the guitar work. Even if the whole sound is great, because Riders on the Storm is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's an amazing song. But we gotta listen for the guitar work. What is the guitar doing? That's kind of what we're listening out for here. Same thing if we end up doing a bass list or a drums list. Those are the things we gotta listen out for. Oh my god, this song's long though. You know what? Well, okay. I think I'm trying to think of a good medium. Okay, you know what? We won't let songs go past 4.5 minutes. I think that's fair. Um, Unfortunately, for some songs, that might cuck the best parts of the song, for all we know. But in that case, if I know where the best part of the guitar is, then I'll skip to that. Because if we do like I mean, there's one Peter Frampton song that's 17 minutes long. Peter Frampton, by the way, did not make the list, which is ridiculous. Um, he has one song that's like 17 minutes long, so that one I would obviously have to cut. Imagine in a different world where the commentator flamenco was a talented guitarist instead of a pedophile. If only. All right, let's listen to the Riders on the Storm. I don't know why it's 42 seconds in. Maybe I was listening to it before. You know what? I'll make a poll.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone and packed her out alone. Riders on the storm, there's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday, let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet
a perfect spot to end the song, I think. God, okay. This isn't Robbie Krieger's fault. I think he actually plays the keys in the band as well, along with the guitar. That little, the keyboard is so good in this song. That like that rainfall keyboard playing. It's so good. Um, but Robbie Krieger did an amazing job as well. He was doing nice, he was playing very rhythmically. He wasn't trying to take center stage. He was adding to the atmosphere of the song. Like I said earlier in the stream, rhythm playing is super important to a song. If he was just going like he was doing something retarded, it would have not been good at all. Okay. But next up, we're gonna listen to last song was So Hard to Isolate at the Guitar. Yeah, it was a very fuzzy guitar, to be fair. So it was also not a traditional sounding guitar either. Next up is Roadhouse Blues, which is another great song. This one's 4 minutes, so we can listen to the whole thing. So yeah, I'll ask if next time we stream, whenever we have a bigger audience, like if we have 12 to 15 people watching, I'll do the poll again to see what more people want. But as of for this stream, we're gonna stick to maxing out songs at 4.5 minutes. Okay. I think that is more than enough time for most songs, since most songs are under 4 minutes long. Next up, Roadhouse Blues.
Keep your eyes on the road, you have to pound the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road, you have to pound the wheel. Yeah, we're going to the roadhouse, gonna have a good time. Yeah, the back of the roadhouse, I got some bungalows. Yeah, the back of the roadhouse, I got some bungalows. And that's for the people who like to go down slow. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. Do it, Rodney, do it. You gotta roll, roll, roll. You gotta thrill my soul. All right. Roll, 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 roll. I feel my soul. I gotta beat my ganja chucha. Honk, honk, honk. I ganja. H, Kuna, Nature. Bapa, Lula, Licha. Bapa, Licha. Eson, Kong. Yeah, right. Ashen lady, ashen lady, give up your vows, give up your vows. Save our city, save our city, right now. And I woke up in morning, I got myself a beer. And I woke up in morning and I got myself
All right. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, Robbie's old. A lot of these legends are old. Uh, I'm thinking that that he goes in A tier, easy A tier. I mean, I wouldn't put him in S because S I feel like should be reserved for like the best of the best. But yeah, easy A tier. I don't think there's any arguments there. Next up, we've got Ricky Wilson of the B-52s. Now, B-52s I know mainly because of Rock Lobster. You know, that's like their big hit. So I haven't really heard a lot of like anything outside of that. I've heard like Love Shack, and I've heard Roam. You know, roam if you want to roam around the world. Rock Lobster has some good guitar work. Um, but other than the guitar work, I mean, there's nothing like amazing that I've heard from it. So it'll be interesting to hear what makes him deserve to be on this list. I guess we'll figure out. Okay. 247, Ricky Wilson. When the B-52s played live, Ricky Wilson often seemed to exist happily in the background amidst the manic exuberance of lead singer Fred Schneider and the beehive hair and campy dance moves of Kate Pearson and Cindy Wilson. But his mix of down-home chicken scratch, angular post-punk rockabilly, and surf rock on classics like 52 Girls, Strobe Light, and Private Idaho made him one of the most inventive players of the new wave era. Wilson often used only 4 or 5 strings. Wait a minute. I thought this was limited to 6-string players. I think we found a little cheat. All right. Wilson often used only 4 or 5 strings on his blue Mossrite guitar. That's right. On Rock Lobster, he has 4 strings on his guitar, and all 2 of the strings are tuned to one note, and the other 2 are tuned to another note. It's a fun song to play when you play it like that. And odd tunings to get a strange Spartan sound. I just tune the strings till I hear something I like, he once said. With his death in 1985, the indie rock scene lost an unassuming radical. Rip. Okay, I didn't know he was dead. All right, let's listen to some of it. Let's not have that paint our opinion. A lot of the people on this list, or a good number of them, are dead as well, unfortunately. So we've got 52 Girls. So let's listen to that. 52 Girls. I'm sorry. Okay, the guitar playing was fine. There was nothing really wrong with it, but like I think Rock Lobster would be a better example of this guy's guitar playing than this song. I was waiting for this song to go somewhere, but it was kind of like the same thing the whole way through, in my opinion. It didn't really like travel like Rock Lobster. It's like da 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 da, and then it goes da 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 da. Like it has like different segments. It goes places. This song was kind of like just the same thing for 3.5 minutes. Like I kind of wanted to stop it at 2 minutes because I'm like, all right, this is like really repetitive. I don't think we need to listen to the rest of it. But I was like hoping that there would be some kind of change. As of right now, maybe Mesopotamia or however you say that will change my mind, and that'll like change the perspective. But as of right now, I'm sitting like on a C, maybe even a D tier, because I'm like, I'm not really, I'm not really getting it. Let's hear Mesopotamia, whatever. Let's hear this out. How long is this song? 3. Okay.
Turn your watch back about 100,000 years. 100,000 years. I'll meet you by the third pyramid. I'll meet you by the third pyramid. Oh, come on, that's what I want. We'll meet in Mesopotamia.
I am no student
Feel those vibrations.
of ancient culture.
I need excavation.
Before I talk, I should read a book. But there's one thing that I do know. There's a lot of ruins in Mesopotamia. 6 or 8,000 years ago, they laid down the law. 6 or 8,000 years ago, they laid down the law.
was Mesopotamia. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I was at the start of it, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm kind of not digging it. But then our homeboy came in. I think the robotic guy. If you've heard he's the guy like if you've heard Love Shack, he's the guy that's like, I'm on a that's as big as a well, and I'm about to set sail. He's that guy. He's a and in Rock Lobster, he's like, he's the one that just says Rock Lobster. He's the guy singer in this band, basically. So maybe it's like the thing we all learned in 5th grade when we reference Mesopotamia. I don't know what Mesopotamia is, but that one part where the guitar started really swelling with all the reverb and delay, and like it was creating this like wall of guitar sound, that was my favorite part. Toxic said, let's listen to the live version. I kind of want to give it a chance. But I saw that it said party mix. I don't know if that's like the regular version of the song.
Lay down the law.
It mostly sounds the same. But let's listen to the live version. Because they did mention in the excerpt, like, oh, when he played live or whatever. Let's give the live version a quick chance, okay? Man, the 80s were wild.
Before I talk, I should read a book. But there is one thing that I do know. Oh, there's a lot of ruin in Mesopotamia.
Oh shit, he's breaking it down.
3,000 years ago. They laid down the
Alright, enough of that. Okay. I don't know, guys. I kind of because Rock Lobster is a really good song, like guitar wise. Like, I don't want to undermine that. I'm thinking like B or C. What do you guys think? And to anyone that's just joined us, I know Cheesy and Dusk joined us. We're going through Rolling Stone's 250 guitarists of all time, and we are determining where they rank in our own list, our own tier list. So far we've heard Andy Summers, we've heard Brittany. I'm forgetting her last name. She's from Alabama Shakes, and then we've heard Robbie Krieger from Robbie Krieger from The Doors. So, to be honest, I was too distracted. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I'll put him in B tier. B-52's B tier. It all makes sense. All right. So, when we're listening to these songs, we got to listen to the, for everyone and that's new in chat, we got to listen out for the guitar work. See, where do we place the guitar work in this list? Okay. Next up, we've got Paul Simon, famously, I mean, his solo work is really big too, but, you know, most famously from Simon and Garfunkel. Paul Simon, the great wordsmith, speaks as vividly through his guitar as his lyrics. We know an early doo-wop and rock and roll, Simon got caught up in the folk revival during the mid-60s. Traveling to England to study the acoustic mastery of Bert Jansch, or I guess that's how you say it, he has continued absorbing new influences, as on Dazzling Blue off his most recent album, So Beautiful or So What. All that folk finger picking is what I did with Simon Garfunkel, but here it's on top of this rhythm with Indian musicians playing 12/8. In his 80s, he's still as nimble as ever, as he demonstrated on his 23 album, Seven Psalms. Yo, what's up, Nexajed? All right, So I've heard these two songs, Dazzling Blue, Kathy's song, both really good guitar work songs. I might put him in A tier, but let's hear this together, guys. So first up, we're gonna listen to. Oh, did I close? I closed it by accident. Okay, my bad. Dazzling Blue. All right, let's give this a. I gotta redo this now. Come on, window capture. Go. All right, so let's listen to this. All right, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we finally got our first warning. We've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. All right, so we're gonna have to cut that song there, but that's a beautiful song. The guitar work is fantastic on it. Really nice finger picking on the electric. It's just a gorgeous song. I think it's fantastic. Next we're gonna listen to Kathy's song. Bruh, yeah, I know. No, I want that tribal music. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. But hopefully this next song will give us better luck. This is Kathy's song. What I might try to do is I might try to play not from it won't be it I'm risking quality, like sound quality by doing it, but it's like if I play from here, that's literally a YouTube video from Simon and Garfunkel, right? But if I play from here, let's see if I can find Dazzling Blue. Um a re-upload. Ah, you're gonna get me in trouble. Okay. Oh, not here. Okay, buddy. All right, let's try. Then we can finish the song. Let's try and find it. Why do you have two cursors? What do you mean? Why do I have two cursors? Oh, I don't know why. YouTube once again ruining everything. So true. All right, this is re-uploaded. This I might be able to get away with. We were like what 3 minutes in. Just gorgeous song. I don't think anyone will argue that. It's a beautiful song. Now let's listen to Simon Garfunkel's Kathy's song. All right, I have to stop it there. I'm getting another warning. So my plan did not work. So unfortunately, I guess all of Paul Simon's stuff, it must be his record company. It's probably not directly Paul Simon's fault. But I mean, I kind of want to, listening to that, I kind of want to put him in S tier. I don't know, A or S tier. I'm thinking either way. What do you, chat? What are your thoughts? A or S tier is where I'm thinking for Paul Simon. Very beautiful guitar work, honestly. No, it is Paul Simon. He's sniping the stream. A, is it called Square? I'm gonna time you out if you ever ask me that again. Exotic. A. All right, we'll put him in A. I think that's fair. What do you mean you're detecting audio? There's no audio. It's just me talking. You moron. All right, next up we've got Leslie West from Mountain. Now, Mississippi Queen is a song that everybody's gonna know. Amazing song. But we're gonna still listen to it anyways, and hopefully Leslie West's whoever's in charge of Mountain will not get us. I don't get it. What's the meme, Exotic? It's a reference to my band song called Square One, and then in parentheses, Drunk Memories. Leslie West, real name Leslie Weinstein. First made his mark in mid-60s garage rock with the Vagrants' meaty cover of Otis Redding's Respect. By 1969, West was the heavy vengeance in the cream-like quartet Mountain. On songs like the 1970 hit Mississippi Queen, West played roughened blues lines with deceiving facility and an R&B flair. Though, through a black forest of stressed amp distortion, the riffs were incredible, says Dave Davies. He could play, why does it keep saying it's detecting audio from someone else's stream? There's nothing playing. Be quiet. The riffs are incredible, says Dave Davies. He could play flashy, intricate phrases, but he wasn't a look-at-me guy. He played with feel. Key tracks, Mississippi Queen and Nantucket Sleigh Ride. So let's listen to both of those. First heard Mississippi Queen in regular show. Damn, that's the difference between our age. I first heard it on Guitar Hero 3. Mississippi Queen! Ba-na-na-na. Know what I mean? Wait, was this... No, the Queen died last year, right? Oh, okay. Let's just... let's listen to the song.
Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen, she taught me everything. We're down around
I don't think anyone's gonna argue. That's automatic, like, S tier material right there. That fucking fuzz, it just detected the audio at the end of the song. Well, good thing it's done. Bro, that's such a devastating guitar on that song. Oh my god, it's so amazing. It's, oh my god. And the guitar solo is just sweet, you know? It's a sweet guitar solo. But that, like, main riff is just absolute killer. So next we've got Nantucket Sleigh Ride. Alright. Okay, so I'm like trying to like playing with YouTube right now because they'll send me warnings being like X, like, oh, we're gonna take down your stream. Stop the shenanigans. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ignore your warning. So I ignored 3 warnings. I think 3 is enough. So I'll chill. All right, I'm chill, YouTube. All right, don't take down my stream. All right, we're having a good time. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Gizmo had an accident. Let me put on some music for you guys in the background. Let me see if I can find lo-fi guitar music. Lo-fi guitar. Here. All right, I'll be right back. I need to go with instrumental version? Nah, if it's copyrighted, it doesn't matter if it's instrumental. It doesn't even matter if it's a cover. It could risk its stuff. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to keep trugging on, you know? Worst thing that happens is that they halt my stream for a bit. They're not gonna strike me, but that would suck. But you know, I know you bikers would hang in there for me. But give me a second. I gotta clean up after Gizmo. All right, guys, I'm back. Thankfully, Gizmo, you know, he doesn't have diarrhea anymore, so it was an easy clean. I love guitar. What's up, Matra King? What's up? I'm glad you love guitar, because we're gonna continue this list. All right, so Leslie West, I think we're gonna easily say S tier, right? Like, but the thing with him, okay, the thing with him is while he's amazing. Oh, let me stop this background music. Where is it? There you are. Shut up. Okay, while he's amazing. Wait, I was getting warnings from YouTube over that? What do you mean? What? Okay, whatever. YouTube's wildin' right now, okay? So, I kind of want to make an extra tier for, like, guitar gods. You know what I mean? Add a row, I meant to put above. Let's make an extra one. God tier, okay? We'll make it white, because, yeah. Anyways. Okay, so we're gonna bring him up here. And you know what? I love Andy Summers, one of my favorite guitarists of all time. Honestly, I'm not gonna put him in God tier, okay? I think he's very close to God tier. Maybe I'll bump him up, because I don't want to have too many guitarists up in God tier. I might bump him up, depending on how this list turns out. But as of right now, he's gonna stay this way. Okay. All right. I got myself a little snack. All right. Next we have Edilio Paredes. Probably butchered that name. um, give me a second. All right. Now that pop stars Rosalia and The Weeknd have dipped into the mystique for a global hit, it's hard to believe that bachata was once little known outside its native Dominican Republic. And the man who gave La Música del Amargue its sonic identity, those pungent, spiraling guitar lines that flutter and accentuate the that flutter and accentuate the bitterness of love lost, is Edilio Paredes. A self-taught prodigy, he played a key role in engineering the transition from bolero campesino to the contemporary bachata that finally won its rightful place as a transcendent Afro-Cuban genre in the 90s. Paredes' discography as a prolific session man from the 60s to the 80s speak for itself, but El Maestro was also vindicated through his appearance on the exquisite 2011 album The Bachata Legends. Is my stream still up? Okay, looks like I'm fine. So, bachata is a genre of music that has a lot of really good guitar work. So we'll see what this guy's got for us, all right? Edilo, what's the song? No me olvides. No me which one has him on it? So. Okay, there we go. What the hell?
Adiós, adiós, me voy tan triste. Yo no quisiera dejarte, vida mía. Me voy pensando en tus besos y caricias. Sé que me hará mucha falta tu calor. Tú bien lo sabes que te quiero tanto y tanto. Y que tú eres la existencia de mi vida. Me voy tan triste al pensar que así te dejo. Pero yo vuelvo lo más pronto posible. No me olvides que yo vuelvo lo más pronto que yo pueda. Te quiero a ti solamente. Yo no quisiera perderte. Sabes que te quiero tanto y tanto y que tú eres la existencia de mi vida. Me voy tan triste al pensar que así te dejo, pero yo vuelvo lo más pronto posible. No me olvides que yo vuelvo lo más pronto que yo pueda. Te quiero a ti solamente. Yo no quisiera perderte. Te quiero a ti solamente. Yo no quisiera perderte.
All right, that was a beautiful song. Really nice guitar work. I think automatically B tier so far. We'll hear how this next song sounds. I'm gonna assume this is a song. The Bachata Legends. Okay.
las atenciones. Eres bonita, aparente, pero tú no has sido decente en ninguna diversiones. Y por tus malas razones ya perdiste tu virtud. Yo juré sobre una cruz y a Dios puse de testigo que se han asociado conmigo. Ay, bendita nena, otra mejor que tú. Ay, bendita nena, otra mejor que tú. A mí me quisieron vender vino tinto por cerveza, pero la muchacha esa hace tiempo que mujer. Bendito sea, hace tiempo que mujer. Desde que la alcancé a ver, se meneó como maraca y a cualquier hombre eso quede le venden yo por vaca. Bendito sea, le venden yo por vaca. A mí me quisieron vender vino tinto por cerveza, pero la muchacha esa hace tiempo que mujer. Bendito sea, hace tiempo que mujer. Desde que la alcancé a ver, se meneó como maraca y a cualquier hombre.
All right, we're gonna stop it there. All right, I don't have a lot of reference for bachata music, differentiate him genre-wise, but I mean, that was some really great playing. I mean, I don't know. I think voice crack. I wouldn't have a problem with putting him in A tier. I'm thinking B or A tier. You know what? No, I think A tier is fair. I think A tier is fair, honestly. Yeah, really good, really good guitar work. Beautiful, honestly. All right. Next up, we've got Aaron Desner and Bryce Desner. Very good singing, me likey. Well, remember, we're not paying attention to the singing, really. We're paying attention to the guitar work. But it was good singing, definitely. I don't disagree on that. Taco out of 10. Good one, buddy. All right, Aaron Desner and Bryce Desner. The National are a one-of-a-kind rock story starring a virtuoistic twin guitar duo who happen to be twin brothers. Bryce Desner has collaborated with legends like Steve Reich. I assume that's how you say his last name. Ryuichi. Is there, by the way, do you guys have an issue with like my audio? I keep getting suggestion the audio stream's current bit rate 0 is lower than recommended bit rate. We recommend like, is there like an issue with my audio that you guys are hearing? Your audio sounds fine to me. Why does it say that sometimes? That's been bothering me for a while. Why does YouTube say my audio bit rate is 0? I can't find an answer. Okay, we're gonna continue. Ignore that. Shut up. Shut up, YouTube. Stop giving me suggestions. All right. Anyways, Johnny Greenwood. I believe that's the guitarist from Radiohead. He's a very good guitarist. And Quartet. Aaron Dressner is Taylor Swift's guitar wingman on Folklore and Evermore, adding Jerry Garcia like twang to Cowboy Like Me. He really cuts loose on August in the Long Pond studio sessions. The Desner brothers can mesh for Electric Angst, Terrible Love, or intimate folk beauty, I Need My Girl. They also masterminded the Ace 2016 Grateful Dead tribute, Day of the Dead, jamming with Bob Weir on I Know You Rider. Okay, so we'll listen to Mr. November and Blood Buzz Ohio. I've never heard of these guys. I don't think I've ever heard a song from The National. So let's give these two songs a listen. Mr. November. Mr. November. All right, let's give this a listen, guys.
This is nothing like it was in my room, in my best clothes, trying to think of you. This is nothing like it was in my room, in my best clothes. The English are waiting and I don't know what to do. In my best clothes, this is when I need you. The English are waiting and I don't know what to do. In my best clothes, I'm the new blue blood, I'm the great white hope, I'm the new blue blood. I won't fuck us over, I'm Mr. November, I'm Mr. November, I won't fuck us over, won't fuck us over, I'm Mr. November, I'm Mr. November, I won't fuck us over. I wish that I believed in fate, I wish I didn't sleep so late. I used to be carried in the arms of cheerleaders. I used to be carried in the arms of cheerleaders. I used to be carried in the arms of cheerleaders. I'm the new blue blood, I'm the great white hope, I'm the new blue blood. I won't fuck us over, I'm Mr. November, I'm Mr. November, I won't fuck us over, won't fuck us over, I'm Mr. November, I'm Mr. November, I won't fuck us over, 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 I'm Mr. November. I wish that I believed in fate. I wish I didn't sleep so late. I used to be carried in the arms of cheerleaders. I used to be carried in the arms of cheerleaders. I used to be carried in the arms of cheerleaders. I'm the new blue blood, I'm the great white hope, I'm the new blue blood. I won't fuck us over, I'm Mr. November, I'm Mr. November, I won't fuck us over.
Okay, that was some The Great White Hope. Hold on, what is this song about? Hold on a second. This might be a little sussy, guys. I don't know. I don't know what it's about. But that was some high quality guitar work. Really good indie guitar work. Really liked that a lot. Especially when it got really noisy. I really liked that noise rock element to it. So here we got Blood Buzz Ohio, which is apparently 13 years old. Quite old. So let's hear this one. Oh, thank you for starting me into the song.
Stand up straight at the foot of your love. I lift my shirt up. Stand up straight at the foot of your love. I lift my shirt up. I was carried to Ohio in a swarm of bees. I never married, but Ohio don't remember me. Lay my head on the hood of your car. I take it too far. Lay my head on the hood of your car. I take it too far. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. I never thought about love when I thought about home. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. The floors are falling out from everybody I know. I'm on a blood buzz. Yes, I am. I'm on a blood buzz. I'm on a blood buzz. God, I am. I'm on a blood buzz. I was carried to Ohio in a swarm of bees. I never married, but Ohio don't remember me. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. I never thought about love when I thought about home. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. The floors are falling out from everybody I know. I'm on a blood buzz. Yes, I am. I'm on a blood buzz.
Alright, we're gonna have to stop it there. Beautiful song. The guitar wasn't very prominent in it, so I don't really... I mean, it was good, but it wasn't very prominent. I think I'm going to put these guys in B tier. And I'm going to lower the guy from the B-52s down to C tier, honestly. Because I don't feel like they're quite A tier guitarists, but I think B is pretty fair for them. That's what I have to say about them. Don't have much else to really say. Okay, we're down to 242. Lindsey Jordan. All right. Gen Z guitar hero. Lindsey Jordan took lessons from fellow 250 Greatest Guitarist list member Mary Timony, the extraordinary inventive guitarist in Helium and Wild Flag. When Jordan made her debut as Snail Mail at 18 years old with 2018's Lush, she seemed to have arrived having fully internalized the entire indie rock canon. She's a casual virtuoso and a serious shredder, shifting from strummy tension builds to glorious combustible solos. From coolly coiled Liz Phair lo-fi to Sonic Youth sprawl, I like to play really balls out, she told Rolling Stone in 2018. That's what it means to be on stage with integrity. All right. So this might be our first entry where I think she's too new. Let's double check. It said 2018. So that might just make it. Let me check her out. She goes by the name, what was it? Snail Mail. All right, let's check her out. Let's see. Lush, June 9th, 2018. All right, you know what? That just barely makes it into the list for me. So let's give her a listen and see what she's about, all right? Very new guitarist. Let's see if she makes me mad because she's better than me. Only I think about is you. That's what I think when I hear Heatwave. Late night in the middle of June. All right, Snail Mail, where are you? Heatwave. All right, let's hear it. All right, here we go. I see next to Jed is good at speaking that middle school language, clearly. Oh, God.
I'm so tired of moving on, spending every weekend so far gone. Heat wave, nothing to do. Woke up in my clothes, having dreamt of you.
Okay. All right. I had my expectations, I think, a little too low because I don't know. I was just like, oh, a new rock song. It'll probably be like whatever. That was really good. That was really good indie rock, and like her guitar solos. Honestly, I think the mixing at the start was not great. That's not a comment on her guitar work. That's the mixing. Good for us because we get to hear the guitar better. The way she was like just kind of going nuts so sometimes on the guitar. Like there's this one part where she's just like stabbing the guitar, doing these stab sounds in the right ear. Like, and her voice, by the way, I know we're talking about the guitar, but she's got a nice singing voice. She was off key at parts, but I think it worked for the song because it gives that more like I don't know what the word for it is, but I'm simping, bro. That was good. That was some good stuff. Okay, let's hear Pristine. Let's get. Oh god, she's screaming here. All right, let's Okay, let's find. I'm trying to find this like. The official lyric video will definitely get me like claimed or whatever. I guess this'll do.
Untraced by the world outside you. Anyways, I'll never get it's not supposed to be.
All right, I'm gonna stop the song here because I'm getting like some warnings. Let me just move around and see if she does like a solo dance. Okay, she doesn't do any like crazy. Wait. No, she doesn't do any like crazy solo at the end. Okay, that was really good. Okay, that wasn't as great as the first song, like from like wowing me or anything like that, but that was a really solid, good song. So I did like that. Okay. Honestly, for being like as new as she is, I'm gonna put her in A tier. She was really good. I don't feel like I feel like she was better than those other guys that were like supposedly like legends in indie rock. Like I felt like she was better than those two, like personally. Simp, true. DMC would be like she cooked too hard. She cooked hard, bro. I am simping. I'm not gonna lie, I'm simping. Hey, she's 24, alright? She's not that much younger than me. Alright? But yeah, no. Solid work. Shout out to Snail Mail. That's apparently her band name. Lindsay Jordan, Snail Mail. I'm gonna check out more of her music. That was good. I liked that a lot. Alright, we've got Keith Urban. We're finally in some country. Yuki's favorite genre. Keith Urban, 241. He may not be country's most virtuoso player, or its most traditional, but Keith Urban shines among Nashville cats for his effortless style. His riffs, rhythms, and solos seem to materialize as naturally as thinking, and yet somehow always elevate the song. Excuse me. Nothing is overtly flashy. Bruh, too low. What the fuck? I've never listened to Keith Urban, so maybe he is too low. I can't give an opinion. But he's at his best when on stage, delivering guitar heroics that stuck with the greatest of the rock pantheon. No wonder he's jammed with everyone from Rolling Stones to Nile Rodgers. I love that people want to hear the guitar, Urban told Rolling Stone in 2015, but I just think about the song, whatever the song seems to want. Alright, so let's listen to some Keith Urban. Highway, Don't Care. Highway, Don't. Oh. Is this the song? I guess it is the song. Alright, let's listen to it. Oh wait, this is a music video. This is definitely gonna get me claimed. Stop, okay? Here.
Bet your windows roll down and your hair's pulled back. And I bet you got no idea you're going way too fast. You're trying not to think about what went wrong. Trying not to stop till you get where you're going. You're trying to stay awake, so I bet you turn on the radio and the song goes.
I can't live without you, I can't live without you, baby. I can't live without you, I can't live without you, baby.
The highway won't hold you tonight. The highway don't know you're alive. The highway don't care if you're all alone. But I do. The highway won't dry your tears. The highway don't need you here. The highway don't care if you're coming home. But I do. I bet you got a dead cell phone in your shotgun seat. Yeah, I bet you're bending God's ear talking about me. You try not to let the first tear fall out. You try not to think about turning around. You try not to get lost in the sound. But that song is always on, so you sing along.
I can't live without you, I can't live without you, baby. can't live without you. I can't live without you, baby. Oh, baby.
The highway won't hold you tonight. The highway don't know you're alive. The highway don't care if you're all alone. But I do, I do. The highway won't dry your tears. The highway don't need you here. The highway don't care if you're coming home. But I do, I do.
I can't live without you. I can't live without you, baby. I can't live without you. I can't live without you, baby. Oh, baby.
The highway don't care. The highway don't care. The highway don't care. But I do, I do. The highway don't care. The highway don't care. The highway don't care. But I do, I do. The highway don't care. The highway don't care. But I do, I do. The highway don't care. The highway don't care. But I do, I do.
I can't live without you. I can't live without you, baby.
All right, that was great. Okay. Honestly, when I saw Toxic Dome say S tier, I was like, let's settle down there, okay? Like, I'm thinking A tier. Okay, but that last bit at the end of the song, right, that pushed me a little over. We'll hear how blue ain't your color. We'll see if that adds to it. Let's see if that makes me for sure want to put him in S tier, though. But I could go either way as of right now. S or A is what I'm feeling. Let's hear Blue Ain't Your Color.
I
Nice.
can
Blue.
see you over there staring at your drink, watching that I sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar, 'cause he ain't gonna treat you right. Well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway, 'cause you look like you hadn't felt the fire, had a little fun, hadn't had a smile in a little while, baby. Looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. I'm not trying to be another just pick you up kind of guy, trying to drink you up, trying to take you home. But I don't understand how another man can take your sun and turn it ice cold. Well, I've had enough to drink, and it's making me think that I just might tell you, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change you, I'd just paint you bright, baby. 'Cause blue looks good on the sky, it looks good on that neon buzz buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. No, no, no. It ain't your color, baby. Baby, blue looks good on the sky. Looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. Blue ain't your color. No, no, baby. Come here, baby.
Yo, what's up, Hopeful Blue?
Let me light up your.
All right, I think that's good enough. Hopeful Blue, thank you for joining. We're doing that thing I mentioned in the GC, where I'm going through the 250 guitarist list, listening to the songs, determining where we should place them. Now, that song was great. I liked how the guitar solo was understated. It was low in the mix to not bring too much attention to it, because the song is more pop, and I guess they didn't want to make it too rock, so they lowered it on the guitar. But it was a nice, sweet little solo. I couldn't help but hearing him say, blue's not your color, like, it don't match your eyes. It's like, what if the girl's eyes are literally blue? I know he's talking about, like, the emotion being blue. What if her eyes are literally blue? He's just, like, dissing blue-eyed girls everywhere. Not good. Not good. Do I want to put him in S tier? Based on those two songs, I literally could go either way. Chat, you decide. Keith Urban, A or S tier? I'm going either way on this. Totally not being biased, but S tier. A. Alright, Yuki says A. A plus. Good one, buddy. S. Alright. Next to Jed says S. So last song wasn't that strong. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I mean, obviously 2 songs aren't going to cover his entire discography, but that's not my problem. We're not here to listen to all these guitarists, all their songs. I don't know if I could do any of these guitarists in one day. Maybe just this girl, because she's like really new. But everyone else has got like huge history of music. You know, I'll put him in S. I'll put him in S. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. S tier. All right, now we got Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith of Riot Girl, Pioneers, Bratmobile, got her start playing along to records by Beat Happening, a self-consciously primitive cuddle core band with a woman on drums. That was in 87, and not only did I see women could play music, but I could see that just you could do it yourself. She told the Museum of Pop Culture. I could never be Duran Duran's Andy Taylor, and I realized that was okay. The style she went on to create with singer Allison Wolfe and drummer Molly Newman combined melodic surf rock bass lines with slashing garage rock chords to help make Bratmobile 1993 debut Potty Mouth one of the most exciting punk records of the 90s. Alright, so we're getting into some punk. When it comes to most punk music, we're not going to be hearing a lot of crazy guitar solos or anything like that. Typically. We might. Not typically. Where it comes to is the aggressiveness and the riffs. That's where it really comes to when it comes to like punk music. So, let's shift our brains. We were just listening to some nice licks and solos, or we're moving on to some punk stuff, okay? So, Love Thing. So we're going to listen to first. Love Thing. What was the band? Bratmobile. Okay. Brain has shifted. All right, let's listen to this. It's a short song. 3 Days Grace is not on here. Here a while ago. Okay. I love the duality of man. This isn't for me, Mike. I kind of dig this. I kind of dig it too. The vocals got I had to adjust my brain. This is punk, all right? But yeah, that amongst the punk that I've listened to, that's not some of the best. All right? I'm thinking C tier as well for guitar. I liked how I did like how noisy it got at certain parts. That did intrigue me. But I need to hear a little bit more, right? Let's hear. I assume that's supposed to say predict. PRDCT. Let's hear PRDCT. Maybe that'll change our minds. PRDCT. I assume it's the same band. Brat. Mobile. Oh, it's product. All right, let's hear this one. This is another 1 minute. Great thing about a lot of punk songs, very short. So, let's hear this. Already better. Yeah, the vocals, they ain't for me. Sorry. But the guitar was better on this one. I really liked that riff. Very simple. It was repetitive, but it was a 2-minute song. What do you want? But guitar, better on this one. I liked it. I think I'm probably gonna keep her in C tier though, unfortunately. It's maybe because I'm not a punk rocker. I've just never heard of Bratmobile. I've never heard of Aaron Smith, so I can't say how influential she is. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her in C tier. You know, she's not bad. There's nothing bad about the guitar playing. I think, honestly, though, if this song was the same quality as the first one, I probably would have put her in D. But as she is now, C is perfectly fine for me. But yeah, her vocals, it's definitely the kind of thing where it's like, if you were at like a live show and you were watching them and everyone was going, ah, they were going crazy and they were screaming with her, banger moment, banger time. That's hype as hell. But yeah, on a record, sorry. All right, Dwayne Eddy. Now we're going into the past. This is a 1950s guitarist right here. If there was any doubt left in the late 1950s that the guitar, not the saxophone, was rock and roll's essential lead instrument, there's no Slipknot. Probably not. In fact, no, there's not Slipknot. But there's a lot of guitarists here, Yuki. There's 250, all right? We'll run into something you like, maybe. I don't know. Dwayne Eddy. Also, the point of this stream isn't to just hear music you like. It's a chance to hear something new, too. Like, for example, the last band we heard, I mean, I didn't care for it, but it was new. But that girl from before, what was it? Snail Mail? That was great. I really liked that, and I never heard her before. So that's the bonus to this. And also, remember, at the end of these streams, I will recommend 3 guitarists that I think could be on the list. Will Swan better be on the list? Well, look, I gotta spoil some unfortunate news. I didn't make the cut on this list. You know, I know you guys have heard my guitar work on my parodies. You've heard my guitar work on Gray Street. But unfortunately, I did not make the cut. Sorry to announce that. But we got Dwayne Eddy here, all right? See his 1958 single, Rebel Rouser, Curled. I mean, maybe Will Swan is on this. I don't know the full list. I've never heard of Will Swan either, so. See his 1958 single, Rebel Rouser, curled with country twang and rippling with tremolo. Chet Atkin used vibrato in a selective way. Dwayne Eddy used it to thrash the music, says the Kinks' Dave Davies. The impact of Eddy's hits, like 40 Miles of Bad Road and Peter Gunn, would soon be heard in surf music and guitarists, such as Jeff Beck and George Harrison. Alright, this is someone... Bikers took an L today? So true. Yuki's gonna abandon us. Can we get some yawning emojis in chat for her coping? So this is a guy that we're gonna have to look at from a different perspective. The fact that he's from the 50s means that we're looking at him to like, what influences can we grab from him? This is claiming he was a big influence on surf rock. Let's see if we find that to be true. Alright, so Rebel Rouser. I've actually heard both these songs. I think they're good. Dwayne Eddy. Alright, let's hear this. Very short song. All right, that was Rebel Rouser. Very simple song, very repetitive, but it was good. Here's the Peter Gunn theme. I gotta pause it there. I gotta really critique this little article I put here. If there was any doubt left in the late 1950s that the guitar, not the saxophone, was rock and roll's essential lead instrument, Dwayne Eddy settled the argument. All right, both these songs are good. I like both of these songs. What is the lead instrument on both of these songs? Rebel Rouser. That's the saxophone. What's the thing here that's playing a lead solo? It's the saxophone. Why did they use these two songs? I'm going to give him one more chance with 40 Miles of Bad Road. All right? Because even though I'm sitting on B tier for him. So maybe this will bump him up. And I can acknowledge that these songs are influential for like surf rock and stuff like that, but man. All right, 40 Miles of Bad Road. Let's hear this one. We're gonna put him in B tier. I'm sorry, Dwayne Eddy. I'm literally putting him in B tier because I understand his like influence level. If it wasn't for the fact that he was so influential, I'd put him in like C tier. And I'm also gonna really heavily criticize this article. Like, how are you gonna start off by saying that the guitar, not the saxophone, was rock and roll's essential? How are you gonna say that when all three songs you guys reference here heavily feature the saxophone? How are you gonna say that? That's just bad writing. That's just so... You look like an idiot. Jesus Christ. Alright. Good songs, though. B tier is where I'm putting him, though. He's saying there. Alright. Next up, we've got Doug Gillard. 238. Jimmy Page is, like, in the top 5, I'm almost certain. You guys can rest easy knowing, like, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, Eddie Van Halen, all the people that you will automatically think of on the top of your head as the greatest guitarists, they're on this list, right? Like, they're going to be obviously on this list. Like, Jimi Hendrix is number 1. I could literally skip to number 1 and we'll see Jimi Hendrix there. And I know Tom Morello, who is my favorite guitarist, is on this list as well. The question is the placement. Like, the placement is what we're questioning. All right. Excuse me. If Robert Pollard is the off-kilter genius id of Ohio indie rock institution guided by voices, then Doug Gillard is the band's beating heart. He's a perfect complement to Pollard, turning his mad wordplay and experimental drones into rock and roll, and doing it at the tireless pace of 2 or even 3 Guided by Voices albums a year. I know his usual shapes and drones, or can pretty much decipher what they are if it's a new shape. And replicate them on the rhythm parts on the record for the most part, but also have some freedom to transform them. All right, so we got 2 songs here. I've never heard of this guy. I've never heard Guided by Voices. So let's hear I Am a Tree. I am a tree. Guided. All right, let's hear this. All right. That was great. That was really good. I'm gonna say at first that like constant like repeating high pitched guitars were kind of grating at the very start, but as the song went on, I really liked that droning thing. How not the droning thing, but how it was droning in the background throughout the entire song, and it was something you could always go back to while all the other stuff was going on. This song really makes you feel like a treat. Yo, we're making it out of the forest with this one, boys. Okay, bro. Great song. I already want to put him in like for indie rock. I already want to put him in S tier, but let's hear the next song. But I'm already very inclined to give him an S tier for just that song. That was amazing.
Mr. Child sails a roll with the punchers and remain as a child. Mr. Child sees no rainbow, sees no rain. Mr. Child sails a roll with the punchers and remain as a child. Every child says, Mr. Child, what you know. Mr. Child says, pay attention as you go. Mr. Child is racing horses. Mr. Child is vaulting high. Mr. Child is joining forces, parachuting from a clear blue sky. Mr. Child knows his role to roll with the punches and remain as a child. Mr. Child is racing horses. Mr. Child is swinging more back. Stick them off across the pavement. Says the day is never wasted. Mr. Child erasing numbers. Mr. Child is long and limber. Mr. Child is falling timber. Hey, Mr. Child is rolling, rolling. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey.
I'm so mad they put David not high enough for me. Where did they put him? He must be in like the top 10. How high do you want him to be? Wow. That part before like the ending where it got quiet, there were like all these there was like I think 4 different guitars layered. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Amazing. S tier. I might even call, if I don't hear any indie guitarists that I think are better than him, I might put him in God tier for the indie rock genre. Like, that was really good. Uh-oh, it's a woman. That's a sweet looking guitar though. Holy shit, I love that. All right, we've got Jennifer Baden. They have him in 28. That's kind of surprising. Jennifer Baden came to prominence as the lion-maned guitar hurricane on Michael Jackson's biggest tours. Holy shit, that's pretty cool. It's a gig that required her to play funk, soul, metal, and Eddie Van Halen's Beat It solo every night. On her first solo album, 1992's Above, Below, and Beyond, she recorded Rimsky-Korsakov's Flight of the Bumblebee, Jackson's Wanna Be Startin' Something, and John Coltrane's Giant Steps, two unusual ways, on electric guitar with whammy dives and finger tapping galore throughout, all with her unique touch. She later took giant steps herself, becoming one of the few guitarists capable of going toe-to-toe. They have the modern GOAT guitarists outside of the top 100. This shit's whack. With Jeff Beck. Touring and recording with him. Well, this girl's not modern, right? On most of his daring albums on the turn of the millennium. Holy shit. Well, let's hear this woman. Imagine we hear it and it's just like that, but bad. Flight of the Bumblebee. What is her name? Jennifer Baden. Let's hear it. I'm very interested in this now. Is this a video of her playing it? I don't really want a video of her playing it. I want the audio. Right. It should be on this album, so I just gotta find it. Okay. There's a jazz version of Giant Steps and a rock version. This is recommending the rock version, so we got both here. All right, let's hear it. Okay, that was incredible. Wow. Okay. That was insane. Oh my god. Holy shit. You're a simp? I could do that with a blindfold? Okay, buddy. How am I a simp? You're gonna tell me that wasn't amazing? That was incredible. Jesus.
Kick it!
what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, she's insane. Okay, God tier. I don't care what any of you people say. I'm putting her in God tier. Oh my god. That might be our woman God tier. We should have a God tier, one for each like genre, right? Or like a specific thing. So that will be our woman God tier. Oh my god, that was crazy. That like totally caught me by surprise. Like I guess I'm caught by surprise because I've never even heard of her like before, like ever. You know, there's guitarists that I've heard, like Michael it's Michael B. It's like Michael B. Guitar Michael B. What is it? It's like it's something. I forgot his name, but he's like a crazy like guitar legend, and I've never heard his stuff before. Like there's guitar legends that I don't really listen to their stuff. This is from Mike. All right, let's see. No. No. First of all, you're going to get me in trouble. Second of all, no, okay? I don't care what you say. I don't care if you call me a simp. That was incredible. Right out the rip, she's shredding like a monster. For real. Like, you can't deny that. That's, like, insane talent. All right, we're down to our last guitarist for today. And then after that, I will recommend 3 guitarists of my own. So we got Greg Sage. And these 3 guitarists that I'm going to recommend are not on the list. I made a list of 50 guitarists that are not on the list. So we got Greg Sage performed his Portland, Oregon band, The Wipers. Greg Sage formed his Portland, Oregon band, The Wipers, in 1977, blowing past punk orthodoxies before they even existed with his complex, sprawling songs and jagged, miasmically distorted guitar sound. At the time, when other bands valued thrashing simplicity, Viper songs such as When It's Over and Romeo felt like pummeling soundscapes. As a result, they galvanized the Pacific Northwestern indie rock scene. We learned everything from the Vipers, said Kurt Cobain, who proudly claimed them as his favorite band. Interesting. They were playing a mix of punk and hard rock when nobody cared. Alright, let's check this out. When It's Over. Damn, that woman blew me away. When It's Over. When it's over, that's the time I fall in love again. All the things that I used to say, all the words that got in the way. Alright, gotta pause it there. Oh my god, that was crazy. Insane build up. There was some crazy tension when they were doing those rising notes for that long extended period of time. Very foreboding sound. And then that fuzz solo that we just heard was like so aggressive. Oh my god. I loved it. I'm like automatically A or S tier with this guy. If this next song knocks it out the park, easy S tier. That was so good. Holy shit. Alright, up front. Let's see what this one sounds.
It's got to be up front, it's gotta be so close to trust. It's got to be up front, it's gotta be so close to touch. It's got to be up front, be so close to trust. It's got to be up front, it's got to be so close to trust. It's got to be up front, be so close to trust. It's got to be up front, got to be so close to touch. It's got to be up front, be so close to touch. It's got to be up front, got to be so close to trust. Oh, it's such a shame, you no longer feel no pain. You can't stick around while you try to decide. It's got to be up front. It's got to be up front. It's got to be up front. If you wanna touch, it's got to be up front. If you wanna trust, be up front. If you wanna touch, it's got to be up front. Be so close to touch, it's got to be. But why does it so plain? Your eyes just show the strain. I can't stick around while you try to decide.
Alright. So, easy S tier. Why are these guys so low on the list? Well, to be fair, if we look at our list so far, most of it's been good stuff. I mean, we've got 3 that are in C tier, which you could argue, yeah, they should be lower on the list. But we're going to see how many people end up in the S's and A's. In my opinion, anybody that's like an S, A, or God should be like within the top. Like, if you're in God tier, you need to be in the top 50. S tier, top 100. A, top 150. B, top 200. C, top 250. And D, it's like, you can make it like I guess. But F is like, you shouldn't even be on the list. If you make it an F tier, which I don't think we're gonna get any F tier guitarists, I'd be shocked. And we haven't got any D tiers yet. You have to understand, these are 250 of the greatest guitarists of all time. Like they had to go through a lot of music because there's stuff here that I've never heard before. That guy was amazing. That guy was easy S tier material. I've never heard of this woman, so that's gonna be what we're gonna hear tomorrow. By the way, like I've mentioned the other day, we're doing daily streams. If you enjoyed this, make sure you come back tomorrow, same time, 5 p.m. EST. Some of the songs don't even highlight the guitarists. Yeah, that was an issue with some of the songs, but like, I mean, that's unfortunate. That's just how it is sometimes. But so now we've reached a part where I am gonna recommend 3 guitarists that I do think deserve, and I'm actually gonna add a tier, add a row below. Okay, and we're gonna call this should be on the list. And we're not gonna rank them like everyone else. We're just gonna ask you guys the simple question: should these guys be on the list or not? Simple as that. You know? I think that's a fair question to ask. So first guy I got, the leader of my favorite band. The leader of my favorite band is 150 on this list. What? That's crazy. Can you believe, Beast Ghost, these guys didn't put me on the list? Outrageous. Very outrageous. But, anyways, we just went through 15 of the 250 greatest guitarists of all time. I probably will have to unlist or private this video once I end it. But, if you guys really enjoyed it, I'll, like, if I see that people are enjoying these streams, then I will take the time to edit them down and upload them. Richie Blackmore is 100% on here. Again, like, he's like a guitar legend. He's like Deep Purple guitar legend. How high he is a question. So I have 50 guitarists here that did not make the cut, or at least I've heard that they didn't make the cut. You know. So first off, we got a guitarist that I've heard since I was in like middle school. That's Yngwie Malmsteen. I think that's how you say his name. Not sure. I've actually not really listened to a lot of this guy's stuff, but he's such a legend word of mouth wise. I don't understand why he is not on the list. He's usually put up there with like Joe Satriani and Steve Vai and Jeff Beck, like all those guys. He's like in that same ballpark. Yngwie Malmsteen. Okay. So we're going to hear 2 of his songs, and we're going to just decide. We're not going to tier them like all the rest of them. We're just going to decide, should they be on the list? Should they not be on the list? That's where that is, okay? Okay, we're going to play this one. Oh shit, I think they blocked my stream. Damn it. Yo, okay, I should be back now. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm gonna stay safe and not play another Yingwei Mouse theme song, but I think we can all agree he should be on this list. He's clearly amazing, and I agree with what Toxic was saying. He should just be an S tier. But I'm gonna hold off on ranking any of the guitarists I recommend. YouTube says down that Satan's music. True. It's true. They don't like Satan music. So, next up, who I have on my list is Terry Kath. If you don't know who he is, he was one of the original founders of Chicago, one of the original guitarists. And he did some amazing work. Namely, in one of my favorite songs from Chicago, probably my favorite song from Chicago, 25 or 6 to 4. So, we're going to give that a try. Are you allowed to still stream? Yeah, I can still stream. There's nothing stopping me from streaming. But yeah, I'm just not going to play any more Yingwei. I had 2 songs from Yingwei Mom's theme. And by the way, once we're done with all of these lists and everything, I do already have a Spotify playlist that I will share that has all of the guitarists that I'm recommending. It has 2 songs per guitarist. So next up, yeah, we got Terry Kath on guitar. So I don't know why I accidentally deleted his name here. Terry Kath, Chicago. All right, so let's listen to 25 or 6 to 4. No, start from the beginning. Stop the foolishness, okay?
Waiting for the break of day, searching for something to say, flashing lights against the sky, giving up, I close my eyes, sitting cross-legged on the floor.
we're gonna pause it there. Yeah, toxic. If that like symbol comes up, that typically means that like it doesn't mean I got a strike. Like I even double checked my dashboard. I didn't get a strike. It means that they are temporarily halting my stream until I stop using whatever is triggering it. So if I stop playing any like music or whatever, like I mean if I talked, there'd be no point in talk. No, they just blocked me. No, no, they just no. Bruh, I stopped. I stopped the song. Why'd they block me again? No. And there we are. We're back. Okay. So I have one more song to play, and then we'll call it a night because YouTube's not happy with me right now, I think. So, that was Terry Kath from Chicago. He unfortunately passed away real young, age of 30. He was being retarded playing with a gun, and yeah. Anyways, I think he should 100% be on this list. I think it's a crime that he's not. Now, last but not least, we have Jeff Skunk Baxter from Steely Dan. Now, this guy has a lot of good stuff, but I'm going to play, and unlike with the main, like the Rolling Stones list, I'm just going to play, I have 2 songs for each of them on my playlist, but I'm just going to do 1 song each when we're here at the end, because, I mean, we've already been streaming for however long. We can just continue from there, okay? So, let's listen to a favorite song of mine, Boris Hatfa. What sucks is I didn't even get a warning that time. It didn't even warn me being like, hey, we're gonna take your shit down. It was just like, nah, you're screwed. Get banned. I'm gonna stop at 3 minutes, which is not the full song, but that should be enough to get the guitar solo in, which is the best part of the whole song. So yeah, let's do this, guys. Last song of the night, alright? Okay, my stream should be back now. All right, look, guys. Just take my word for it. This guy should 100% be on this list, okay? Just take my word for it. All right, you don't have to trust me, but you should, all right? I'm going to end this stream on the song that I was trying to play, or at least I'm going to start from the guitar solo part, okay? And we'll see how far it gets me, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everyone that stuck through the whole stream. Let me know if you guys liked it. I mean, you could let me know in chat now, or you could, if you have any suggestions for how else to do this, let me know. I'll take it into account. And we're gonna do this again tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST, just like today. And yeah, we're gonna do another 15 guitarists, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed hearing some music that I hadn't heard before, and yeah, it was good. I liked it. It'd be really nice if this is a series that can catch on and get maybe some people that are even outside of commentary into the channel. That would be cool, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I'm gonna try and close this stream with that song. Let's find it. What is Hatfoot? Okay, I think. All right, we're gonna start from the 138. Okay. Next time Twitch, I'll dual stream it. I'll try and dual stream to Twitch. The thing is, I don't want to just stream on Twitch because I have like no audience there, and most people won't watch it. So if I stream it to both, I might split my audience a little, but at least I know I'll have people watching, you know? But at least if I am on Twitch, then I could just say, go over to Twitch, and just watch it there. If I do that though, I will have to also like natively stream it. Like, I don't even know if that's the right word, but I will have to like, I'll have to record while I'm streaming as well, so I can get the full thing, so I can edit in the future. But yeah, thank you for watching. Here is Bodhisattva by Steely Dan. I posted the link to the I think I did, at least, did I? Did I not? There we go. That is the link to the playlist of the 50 guitarists that are not on the list that I recommend. Thanks for watching, and here is the guitar solo from Bodhisattva. Remember to pin the link for chat. Yes. Thank you. Pin that. All right. Good night, everybody.